Right, got a new rifle today, new one released, and it is the EB Arms, which is the Edgar Brothers, and it's the XV2 PCP air rifle. So Edgar Brothers are now starting to make or market their own rifles rather than just importing them, and they've come out with this lovely looking thing. So let's have a quick squint. So at the back you've got a proper, I'm pretty sure it's Magpul stock. Edgar Brothers are the importers for Magpul stuff into the UK, or one of the importers. Fully adjustable, undo that, raises up, and then it's got the standard Magpul length adjustment, so you squeeze that in, and you can adjust the length of the stocks, length of pull, and unlike a lot of the cheaper ones, this is really solid. There's no play in it, no movement at all. You can also adjust the butt pad. So you've got loads of adjustments, fully adjustable. And I'm fairly sure, looking at this fitting here, that if you wanted to, you could probably replace the collet here as well and put a folding stock on it, should you so wish. But I'm not entirely sure, but I would imagine you could do. So yeah, really good quality, no play in it, no wobble, and it's solid. It's not a flimsy adjustable butt pad like you get on a lot. The other really good thing that you might not expect for the price of this, and I'll come to the price in a minute, is the pistol grip is rubberized, and it's really good. It's not a cheap and nasty one. It's a really nice rubberized pistol grip. Much better quality than what you get on a lot of rifles that cost considerably more. So that's a really nice item. Trigger, fully adjustable. No creep on it, nice crisp let off. From the factory it's got quite a long first stage, but the let off's really crisp, and you can adjust it to however you want. Side lever, nice solid, nice and crisp again, spring loaded so it springs back. Magazine fed. Magazines have got a blanked off last chamber as well, so there's no just shooting air. It's got a hold open, so when you're on your last round in the magazine, the bolt won't shut, so you know that you need to put a new mag in. Picatinny rail. Picatinny rail is integral as well to the action. It's got an action very similar to the crate, actually, the Air Max rifles, with this sort of lower section here, and this all being built into the action, so you're not going to get any screws coming loose or any play in that. They're regulated. There is no gauge for the regulator though, but they are regulated. Standard pressure gauge, and on the other side of the rifle you've got the filler adapter, which is a push-on adapter to charge the rifle. It's got a big, old, hefty cylinder on it. Fully shrouded barrel, and the barrel is a proper shroud on it as well. It's not just something that's there for cosmetic reasons. There's a little cone head in the end here. If you take this off, there's a cone head inside of here, so it's got a proper vented barrel into the shroud. A lot of these shrouds that you see on air rifles, especially the lower end of the market, are just cosmetic things and do absolutely bugger all. This is properly vented, so it actually does work as a shroud. And the rifle itself is pretty quiet. You would need an adapter on the end though, probably to put a moddy on if you wanted to, because it's not got a standard UNF thread. But to be honest with you, having put a few shots through this, obviously on scope, just put a few shots through to see how loud it is, and it's pretty damn quiet. So to be fair, I don't really think this needs a moderator, to be honest. Comes in a hard case. You can't put the rifle in it with a scope, but that's not unusual. Nearly all rifle cases are the same these days for new guns. Comes with a fairly extensive information leaflet and a nice little card that shows the grouping. Obviously it's not been zeroed in, it's just shot for grouping. And 2 mags, charger and spare O-ring. So pretty extensive bit of kit really. Oh, you get a badge as well, you get a couple of badges as well. So they've gone to town, properly gone to town on this, to be fair, Edgar Brothers. And it looks to me that this thing's going to be a killer. But here's the best part. So it's all anodised, really nicely anodised as well, nice finish. Everything looks solid as a rock. There's no rough edges, no shoddy anodising. Like I say, proper rubber pistol grip, proper decent Magpul, solid butt pad on the end of it. A shroud that actually works as a shroud. And you get all of that for £499. Now, to me, that is a good bargain, to be fair. For that price, these rifles are going to be a hit, I would imagine. Now, if it was my own rifle, which this one probably may end up being, but if it was my own rifle, personally, these cylinders are removable. So if it was mine, I would possibly remove that cylinder and replace it with a carbon fibre one. Relatively easy job. And even if you can get a carbon fibre bottle for around about 100 quid, you're still looking at a rifle for 600 quid that is absolutely spot on. And even as it is, it weighs about 3.5 kilos, something like that, so it's not heavy. It's fairly lightweight. It's fairly short. Fantastic rifle. Really, really good. Now this is currently up for sale at Field Sports Equip in Rill. And I'm filming this on the Bank Holiday Monday, so he's open today. And these are quite hard to get hold of at the minute. I don't think there are anywhere else that seems to have them in stock. I've had a quick look and everyone's sort of pre-order only. So this is a bit of a scarcity at the minute, and for that sort of money this thing's an absolute stormer. What a fantastic rifle. Love it. Very smart, very solid. Haven't shot it, haven't been out and field tested it yet, but looking at those target results at 25 metres, that's virtually a one-hole group, so there's certainly nothing wrong with it. Really nice. It's the finish on it, it's finished so well. I don't know where these are made. From what I can gather, Edgar Brothers' last PCP that they made themselves or sold as their own branded product was made in Serbia. So looking at the design of this, it's either, I suspect it could be Czech, possibly a Czech rifle, or there again it could be Turkish, but it seems very, very well finished for the money. Absolute cracking thing.